Good morning, homesteaders. Happy New Year! Hey, we made it to 2022. So we're ready to kick off our yearly challenge, our monthly challenge for the year. So we're starting with January. Let's see what our challenge will be for this month. Okay. So it says the cell phone tower is down and it will be at least a week before it's fixed. So that's our challenge that we're going to be working with today. Communication is an important topic for our homestead and household, especially because my husband works on the road. He's gone weeks at a time, and we've had to learn how to communicate in different ways than the average household would. So a long time ago, there was even a time when we didn't even talk every day, which seems strange now. We talk several times a day, but once upon a time when there was high long distance charges and no cell phones in everyone's pockets, then we would actually set up a meeting time when we would both be able to get to a phone. It would be pre-planned and short because, like I said, long distance charges they were astronomical when you were adding them onto your phone bill every day. So daily conversation didn't happen, and usually weekly was about all we could afford. So communication is important for us. And even at home now, we spend a lot of time using our cell phones to communicate with each other instead of talking because of our chores outside or convenience or trying to be quiet when the grandkids asleep. So cell phones are a big part of our lives, and what would we do if for some reason for a week we didn't have them? How would we cope, and what would the plan be? And if he was on the road and this happened, how would we know? Lots of things to think about. So we're going to try a week of not communicating with our cell phones and see how we do and what we need to do different. So that'll be fun and interesting and probably a bigger challenge for us than for most, but I would encourage you, if you can, to figure out a way that you'll handle your communication issues for yourselves if for some reason the cell phone towers were down for a day, a week, a month. What would you do? How would you let people know your situation? How would you check on your family? So our plan, so as not to cause any emergency situations for just a challenge, is to text each other one time at a certain time every night. Just say I'm okay, and then see how we can do without cell phones communicating the rest of the time. So, and you would think it would be harder when he was gone, but seriously, there's been times when, like right now, I'm recovering from this surgery, and when I've had surgery in the past, and he took over all of the outside chores, but he still needed to be able to check on me. He would carry a walkie-talkie or a cell phone, depending on what he was doing, so that I could get a hold of him if I needed him real fast. We're on a little acre. It's not like we can't yell and get someone's attention if they're also here, but honestly, that doesn't always work. There's he's machinery running, or a radio playing, or we're on different levels of the house even, and we can't get each other's attention. So you would think it would be easy, but it's a lot of walking back and forth to try to get someone's attention or to pass on a message, and you waste a lot of time doing that. So our cell phones have really become a tool for us, and if we had to go without them for a week, what would we do? So this is going to be an interesting challenge. I'd like to invite you to try it also, even if you don't do it for the whole time. And if you have thoughts about what you would do or how you would manage, or a suggestion for us, put it in the comments. And at the end of the month, we'll be giving away this walkie-talkie set to some random commenter on this video. So if you want to be entered for that comment on this video, and we'll see who can win this. I'll check in and report on our progress as we go along, but the drawing for the walkie-talkies will be on the 31st, and I'll put the rules for how to enter in the description. So join us in the challenge if you feel like it. Comment on what you would do. Subscribe if you want to see the rest of the challenges for the year and see how we're doing. So Happy New Year!